Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Morning Coach channel here. Excited that you're with me. Got a good one for you today. We're going to talk about setting up your reMarkable Paper Pro for daily production. Okay, how do we get this thing set up? And it could be your reMarkable, any reMarkable, but we're going to go through the reMarkable Paper Pro because I think it's really going to help you get structured properly. So first thing we're going to do is let's get in the reMarkable Paper Pro. We're going to close the planner out that we're going to go over in a minute, but we're going to go to My Files. Okay, and what I want you to show you is we are using the PARA method. So we're using not only the PARA method, but O1 projects, O2 areas, O3 resources, O4 archives. So the thing is, you can put a 01 as you organize your folders. I think this will help you out and will help you really set up your reMarkable in a better way. Now the PARA method is great. If you don't use PARA, at least you can do the O1, O2, O3, O4, O5, O6 to really get structured. Once you get that done, I'm gonna go ahead and go into projects and we're gonna find O1 planning right here. And I have some other folders. You can see how I did this: YouTube, speaking, books, and the stuff that I'm working on. But I'm gonna go ahead and go into O1 planning. And you're gonna find our planner. So what I wanna do is show you how to get the planner. Go to morningcoach.com. This is a free planner. Like I said, this is a 2024 one. We've got the new one coming. It's just gonna be off the charts. We're actually making one for this device. But right now you could get the 2024, which we're in 2024. And what you wanna do then is download it. So this is how you download it. I'm gonna show you here on the computer. You download it, we'll send you the file. If you don't get the file, email us, but you'll get the file once you download it on our site. And then you just take it from the application and put it into the reMarkable application. That's how you get the PDF on the device. Once it's in the device, you can move it into your planning folder. Again, if you look at what I did, we go My Files. Let's go to My Files. And then I've got projects, which are main projects. And if you follow me, we'll talk more about PARA. That's more of a deeper thing. But let's get into our projects folder and we're gonna go into planning. And there it is, we've got the planner. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna click into the planner. Now, with the planner, there's a lot going on. So we navigate to home. Okay, so home is where we set a lot of things up. You're gonna have all your months up here, okay? And I'm not gonna get into detail of everything we do, but as you go through things, I'll just show you. You have an annual planner. This works with my system and the Sacred Six book that I wrote, but it'll work for you, right? And then systems index. We have a lot of stuff going on here. You're gonna see our weekend reviews. This is a complete system, okay? And you can go through all this stuff and check everything else. We also have a course that you can go through that I'll link down below. And then you have systems progress. These are some things we do every month. But I just wanna take you through the daily activities and show you. One of the things you can do, which is pretty cool, is each of these can be notes at the end of the planner. So let's say you go into 27 here. That's not working for some reason. Let's go into 2. It's not being nice with me. And you can put a note here and then you can go back home and label that note. As you can see, I only have one there, but you could do multiple notes. The other thing that's really cool is we have a decision-making model. If you got an important decision to make, we've got kind of like a Ben Franklin. These are questions that I use with my clients and then some values ideas. So all that's from home, okay? But we're really talking about the day. So let's go into September. Let's go into one of the days, okay? And basically when you come to September, you can see our program, but let's just go into the 17th, which is tomorrow. And you're gonna see that we have it set up. This is our daily structured sheet. You get a single sheet when you download the planner, and you can either do the single sheet or use this planning system, which is a sheet here and then a daily journal, okay? You can see it all set up here. Now, the way this works, how I set up mine for productivity is I'm using really this Sacred Six area, this consistency area, and this schedule. So let me show you what I do. So typically we use the Hemingway method, which is the ability to move things over. I take my consistency area and my goals, and what I do is, and this is why I have a problem with the books device, I'm gonna copy these, okay? So once I copy that over in the morning. And so I'm ready in the morning, I just paste that. And the consistency area is the things that you're doing habitually, okay? So I have the marker plus here, so I just erase that and say, okay, I am 54 days non-alcohol. For those of you who know, I'm training for a marathon, training for Boston, and then my workout would be 54, I'm the same. Okay, and I have some various things here. I haven't been doing my flying training. I haven't been journaling, meditating. My Spanish is off. And so these are things that I got to work on. My evening routine, social. But my main ones right now is training for the marathon and not drinking. So that's working great. Okay, so I have that. Then I have over here some things that I already started with. And these are the 6 most important things you're going to do during the day. So consistency may be a health activity. Okay, but if you've already taken a project, and this is how our systems work, and it's like, say you're trying to run a marathon. Well, it would go over here. Like, I don't even need that because it's part of my life. This is for things that you're looking to get done. As you can see here, I put Coach Cass up. Okay, so I may have a few more from yesterday that I need to put over here. Okay, then I would put them in here, okay? So these are the 6 most important things that you can do. Now, the way the Sacred 6 works is this is actually from Ivy Lee, and again, you can see in the back, I'll just grab a copy of my book. This is actually in Italian, El Sacro 6, and the way it works is you start on number 1 and don't move to number 2 until number 1 is done, but you write them down and then prioritize them. So it's a system to prioritize the most important things that you need to get done. So you have that, and then you have some miscellaneous items to do. We have an AM gratitude, and then you put your schedule. Now in 2025, we didn't teach this, but in 2025, we're actually building an entire new planner concept that's just off the charts where you're going to be able to do more scheduling. But for now, this system over 19 years has been designed to get your morning organized. That's what this planner is for. So it's like, then you're going to write in, I got a doctor's appointment at 10. Maybe I have a coaching call at 2, and maybe I'm playing golf in the afternoon, and I'm going to mark that off. Okay, and like I said, we got some real huge things happening. So we got put Coach Cass up, maybe record YouTube. I'll put that in here. And I do like the size of the reMarkable Paper Pro, and the pen just writes a little tighter than the reMarkable 2. I do like that. A little bit of a different feel, but I do like the tightness of it. So once you get this done, you're good. And so you're just going to start on number 1, mark it off when you get done, and then go to number 2. And then you're keeping track of your habitual things here that you're doing. This other area is for reading and notes. And again, Hemingway method, you might flash ahead and say, okay, this is what I have to do today. I have to do that the next day. So I'm set up for production just by getting this planner working. And again, if I need to go back to September, I can come into a day, and let's say Sunday, and I'll show you Sundays because they're really interesting. You're working hard, you got everything done. You're like, okay, cool. What's after Sundays? Well, we have a weekly review, and this is really great. So this will take you through your 1% improvement, your goals, your structuring on what you're doing, and really take you through the things that you need to be doing every weekend review. So this is a complete system, but it really sets you up for the day. Oh, I went into October there. We're going to go home. You see how this works? I use my finger, and I'm going to go into September, and we're going to go back to the 17th where we just were. And we are working on getting things organized, okay? If you are using the single sheet method, meaning you're not doing a dated sheet, we also have single sheets, you're gonna use layers. And basically you're gonna create layers, and you would leave your goals and your consistency in layer 1, and then you would create a new layer. And the reason is because then when you put marks on it, when you start the day over, you can delete layer 2 and you have a fresh sheet. So layers are really great. You don't need them in this planner because of the way that we're working. You don't need that layer system, but you can use it if you're using the single sheet method. So again, just to reiterate, let's go back through the main things that you need to do is start off with your files. Get 01, 02, 03 working. It'll help you organize things. If you are using Para, then you're going to do projects, areas, resources, and then you're going to go into archives. And then you're going to go into your projects. You're going to create an 01 planning folder. You're going to download our planner, put it on your device, and then you're going to go to the day. You're going to set up your Sacred 6, the priorities that you got to do. You're going to set up your consistency. These are the habitual things you're going to work on, and then you're going to set up your schedule. These other areas of goals and stuff are there for you. And like I said, we've got a lot going on within this structure, but I do a daily Coach Cass that works with a plan. You can find out more about that once you get down below and see what we do with our whole program. But this structure will help you really get set up and get organized to start using this as a note taker and a planner. And that's really how I use my reMarkable Paper Pro and my reMarkable 2, and it's been an outstanding device for me. So as always, Lots of love. Let's keep the energy going. Any questions, just leave them down below. And then you can head over to morningcoach.com, get your planner, and get set up. I think we have 27,000 people who have downloaded the planner. So a lot of people are using this. And I know it can help you really stay organized and stay on task, because the El Sacro 6 in Italian, or Sacred 6, is a great system to achieving things. We've got a lot of companies using it, a lot of individuals, and it can really get you structured and focused on getting more things done. All right, go live your best life. I'll see you in the next video.